A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a dramatic turn of events, farmers across France have mobilized in response to the government's decision to cull cattle infected with the contagious nodular dermatitis, DNC. The situation escalated after authorities confirmed new outbreaks in regions such as Haute-Garonne and Ariège, prompting the Ministry of Agriculture to implement stringent measures to control the disease. The Coordination Rurale, a prominent agricultural union, expressed dissatisfaction with their discussions with Agriculture Minister Annie Genevard, calling for a more comprehensive vaccination strategy instead of the current culling policy. As tensions rose, hundreds of farmers took to the streets, blocking major highways, including the A64 Toulouse-Bayonne, with a convoy of 80 tractors. They set up makeshift camps, vowing to maintain their protest until their demands were met. Jerome Bell, a key figure in the agricultural protest movement, stated, "We will be here tonight and tomorrow morning," emphasizing their determination to fight for their livelihoods. The culling of the infected herd in Bordeaux-sur-Oise has sparked outrage among farmers, who argue that the government is not considering less drastic alternatives. The situation has been further complicated by the recent detection of additional DNC cases across various regions, leading to fears of widespread economic repercussions for the livestock industry, which exported 1.3 million animals in 2024 alone. Arnaud Rousseau, president of the National Federation of Agricultural Unions, FNSEA, defended the culling strategy, citing the scientific consensus that mandates the destruction of infected herds to prevent further spread of the disease. It is extremely painful for farmers, but it is a necessary measure to protect the health of the entire livestock population, he argued in a recent interview. The agricultural community is divided, with some supporting the culling while others, like the Coordination Rurale, demand a shift towards vaccination. They argue that the current approach is not only cruel but also economically damaging, as regions with vaccinated cattle risk losing their disease-free status, which is crucial for maintaining export markets. In response to the escalating protests, the government has announced plans to expand the mandatory vaccination zone, but farmers are skeptical about the adequacy of these measures. The Coordination Rurale has called for nationwide demonstrations, with events planned in cities like Freland and Auch in the coming days. The discourse surrounding the DNC outbreak has also brought to light broader issues within the agricultural sector, including the role of government policy in managing livestock health crises. Farmers are increasingly vocal about their frustrations with the lack of support and consideration for their needs during such emergencies. As the protests continue, the situation remains tense, with both sides preparing for a protracted battle over livestock management policies. The agricultural unions are adamant about their demands for a meeting with President Emmanuel Macron, hoping to influence a shift in the government's approach to managing the DNC crisis. In the meantime, the plight of farmers facing the loss of their herds highlights the emotional and economic stakes involved in the fight against livestock diseases. Many farmers are left grappling with the devastating impact of culling, which not only affects their income, but also their emotional well-being and connection to their animals. As the protests unfold, the outcome of this conflict will have significant implications for the future of agriculture in France. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.